Hey everybody, this is Matt Ogle with VYPE Media, and I am speaking from Houston, but I'm showing some love to everywhere on the state of Texas, including San Antonio, where Coach Kelly McDaniel and the Boerne-Champion Chargers are really thriving throughout the first half of this season. Their tournament season has been great for them. They're getting ready for district. And things are clicking on all cylinders for y'all, Coach. So tell me, what's been the secret so far for this year?
No secret, just working really hard. We brought back 10 girls, had 10 returners on the team. And after a tough kind of year last year where we finished tied for fifth, it being my first year last year here. And then coming in, getting to do an off season with them, and getting one of our players back from an injury last season was super helpful. And I think this year what is really going well for us is our leadership on the team. And our mantra for this season is stronger together. And truly, these girls have shown like they love to play volleyball, and it's not just about the volleyball, but it's about being a part of a team as well. And they've learned a ton. They've been at some really fun tournaments. We were lucky that our tournament season we finished third place in Abilene, second place at the Piper tournament, and then we got our first place win at the Seguin Matador Classic. So it just feels like constant improvement, and I'm excited to see what that takes us into the rest of district.
For sure. I think tournament season, it can be difficult to gauge the exact talent level of a team because y'all play such a wide variety of different teams in those scenarios. However, I'm sure that gets y'all well prepared for district, especially if you're playing some very competitive teams and getting in those later sets. Speaking of the district, y'all do compete in an incredibly difficult one. As you mentioned, there's 9 teams in this district. So, obviously, if you're a math expert, you know less than half of those teams are going to make the playoffs. So so y'all playing like Piper, New Braunfels. Is it Tivy or Tivy?
Tivy, Kerrville Tivy.
Tivy. Okay, so like those are some really impressive teams. Smithson Valley can be a sleeper every now and then. So tell me, what is it about this district that you think helps to elevate the girls in terms of the competitive level they have to play at in order to get that postseason ticket?
It's been, there wasn't a whole lot of change. We lost Canyon, who was an amazing team in our district. And I think just seeing that competition, and every district match is a battle, and there's no gimme games in our district at all. And every district match is a fun one. And I think that is something that prepares us and could possibly and hopefully prepare us into a playoff run. But we're really focusing on one game at a time. And we played Piper in preseason in a tournament, at their tournament in the championship, and we did not come out on top, but it was a good preview of what we need to do. And we have another matchup against them next Tuesday at their place. So I think it's just really good to play tough teams, and these girls play club with these girls all year long, and all these kind of northern San Antonio schools. And then we also added Alamo Heights, which is a really tough program as well. And I think that it really just fosters a really good competitive nature, but also it's tough because there's no days off, especially with this district.
No, ma'am, not at all. It's almost reminiscent. Obviously, I'm Houston, so there's a lot of phenomenal Houston area teams as well as Dallas. There's not much better than Dripping Springs up there in Dallas. And then in 6A Houston, I think it's reminiscent of 13-6A, which has Grand Oaks, it has College Park, it has Willis can be really good on occasion. It's got I could go on. I'm getting sidetracked here. There's a lot of talent, I think, but iron sharpens iron in this game. And I think the fact that y'all do play these teams on a regular basis can only benefit y'all whenever it comes to the potential playoffs. So tell me about some of your stars. I mean, I know you got a lot of girls on that team, I'm assuming. So you can name as many as you'd like. I know you want to get a little equal representation, but we want to kind of get an idea of who are your heavy hitters that can propel this group and I guess just makes everything better for y'all.
I mentioned previously that we had an athlete come back from an injury. She only played 6 matches last season. And she is ready and rearing to go and has been an amazing athlete for us. And that's our senior outside, number 7, Ella Coleman. She's got a heavy hand. She's amazing in serve receive. She's been a great leader and showing the girls. She's committed to Wofford University, South Carolina, and she's just been doing really good things for us, playing 6 rotations. And opposite her, we have sophomore outside hitter Brielle Booth. She's number 20, and she played 6 rotations last year as an outside hitter as a freshman, and she has just gotten immensely better and just continuing to improve. And she's kind of the spark on the team. When she's on, her energy level gets really high. And our setter, Azteca Crawford, she's a senior captain as well. That leadership goes a long way, and she does a really good job. And her connection with her hitters and her focus on wanting to continue to be better has been awesome. Our 2 middles are returners. We have 1 junior, 1 senior middle. Briley Wolf is our senior, and junior Taylor Fenton. Both athletic, different types of hitters, which is really cool. But just really, really proud of what they're doing and what kind of everybody's doing. We have a senior libero, Sam Calderon, who's just showed up and she's got fire. And these girls just all play together so well. I could literally mention all 14 of them if I could, but I love them and they work so hard and they just love each other. My right side, who can also play outside, number 13, Cassidy Brewer, is, if we need glue, she puts it together, and I'm just really proud of them. Like, there's been games we played 6A Harlan, where we came out with a win, and I'm going to tell you, I really think it was because of our energy, because of our excitement for each other, our play for each other. We lost a tough battle against 6A Brennan, and these girls like each other and they want to play for each other and they want to play because it's fun for them and because they love getting better. And so I'm really super proud of that. I think they're all going to do really awesome things in their futures, but we got them right now. And so we're rallying around that. We had another tough injury with a freshman middle in our Seguin tournament. And I think our girls are rallying around her and it's a lot of fun out there. And I think that's when we play our best, is when they are truly having fun. We get frazzled here and there and allow runs to happen, but there's some calming, some girls on our teams who can kind of bring us back and bring us back to our focus. So
nice. I mean, even if you're on the bench, I feel like you play a significant role. Being at some of these matches, like, they're the ones bringing the hype. They're the ones bringing the energy, doing chants. It reminds me of a softball. Like, they got all the doing chants in the dugout, and it definitely, I think it gets the vibe up. And it, like you said, I mean, they're the ones on the court doing the actions. They're the ones battling it out. But like after a big play, a big set, like everyone just starts to get high. Like you said, energy can alter a game. And if y'all can do that, like you said, against Harlan, and Harlan is a phenomenal program. They they reached state last year. They lost to Cinco Ranch. We got Cassie O'Brien right there. That's a cover from last year. But yeah, it's something else. I think volleyball is a whole other animal, and it's really entertaining. It's up there with football. I'm a football guy. I'm wearing a football shirt. I love me some football. Friday night lights are great, but going to some of these volleyball matches, especially whenever it's highly contested, and it's like those 5-set ones those are tense, and it's really, I think, getting a win like that. I know it must be tiring for these girls, and if you're in the playoffs, I would not want to be in a 5-set in the playoffs, because I spoke with another coach earlier. She's like, my heart could not take it for them. But yeah, it's really awesome to see. And I'm looking at all these stars you got here. It seems like y'all got the pieces to make a significant run. And if y'all can keep clicking like you are, it's going to be a very fun potential postseason to see coming up. But anyways, this has been Coach Kelly McDaniel with Boerne-Champion, the Chargers. They're getting ready for district, and it's going to be a really interesting one to watch. Well, this has been the Coach's Corner with Matt Ogle. Thank you so much, Coach, and we're wishing you all the best of luck this year.
Thank you.